What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It is me, it is I, Buckeye Mike. And today, with this being about 70-ish days away from football in the college realm, I wanted to come on here and start talking about schedules, break them down, give you my little itty bitty thoughts on each game, let you know where I stand with each game for each team right now before the season even starts. So, with that said, who we bringing down today? Come on. Come on. You didn't really think. I'm Buckeye Mike. You really didn't think I was going to start with Ohio State? Let's get it. Come on now. All right, y'all. Let's get this. Starting from the top here, we're looking at the 2024 Ohio State Buckeyes football schedule. Man, oh man, this schedule looks so good. So good for the most part. So, week 1, Southern Miss at home, August 31st. Woohoo, baby. You know that's a dub right there. 1-0, baby. 1-0. Southern Miss. Group of 5, supposed to beat the group of 5s. I think for about the first half it'll be close, but I think Ohio State will tear it open in the second half, mostly because we don't know fully yet what we have as a team. So I think these first few games, it may look a little weird, but I think eventually the further down we get, we'll start to see our dominance completely. So boom, 1-0, Southern Miss. September 7th, week 2 for us. Western Michigan coming into town. Here we go again. Another group of 5 school. Boom, 2-0. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby. I think the first quarter might be kind of close. But after that, I think Ohio State starts to pull away. I think in these first 2 games, we see pretty much all of our roster, at least on the offensive side of the ball. We see all the quarterbacks play. We see all the running backs play. We see all the receivers play. So we see everybody from our key spots here play. All right. Then we got a bye week. Going into a bye week, 2-0, September 14th. Really early bye week for bye week number 1. Different, but okay. It is what it is, y'all. Then, coming out the bye week, September 21st, another group of 5 school. Marshall coming into town. Now, let me tell you about this one here. This one could be interesting, okay? Because Marshall has the capability to actually withstand Ohio State for a longer period than most group of 5s do. And I think that it could, at least for a little bit, be a challenge. I think this one goes up to another first half is competitive. I think this is another whole half as competitive kind of game. I think Ohio State in the end blows it wide open, separates itself. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. 3-0, baby. All right. First road game, first Big Ten game of the year, right here. September 28th at Michigan State. Man, come on now. Everybody knows we're just going to run them over. Michigan State's nobody right now. They just brought in Jonathan Smith, and he brought in some portal guys, if I remember correctly. We have yet to see what his class looks like. on the field. So at this very moment, I'm not giving them one shot, as Eminem says. They ain't got one shot here. So they don't have to try and capture it or just let it slip. All right. Before I get demonetized somehow. Win up at East Lansing. Boom. 4-0. Would probably run over Michigan State because they everybody's little brother, baby. They everybody's little brother. All right. Fifth game, October 5th. Iowa at home. This is going to be close just based on because of the way Iowa plays football. Defense is going to be tough to go against. Their defense is going to be tough to go against. The offense, basically null and void. Iowa usually doesn't have an offense. If they do, it's very minimal. Their defense usually always carries them, in my opinion. So, that said, that's a win. Probably about a 3-touchdown win right there. Easily. Now, our first true big test, October 12th, up in Eugene at Oregon, the first Pac-12 converted to the Big Ten matchup for Ohio State. And here's the funny thing. It's hard as crap to play up in Eugene. Hard. So, I haven't seen yet if they really have what it takes to do it. But I like what Oregon's got going on up there. I like what they're dealing with, what they're going through. I'm a Buckeye fan, but I think I'm going to take the Ducks in this one, y'all. I think this is Ohio State's loss on the season. The first one. Maybe a second. Maybe there's two. Let's see. So, boom, boom. Boom, boom. We 5-1 right now, baby. Headed in to second and final bye week of the season, October 19th. Bye week. Boom. We got both bye weeks out the way. Now, let's focus on that back half of the season, y'all. So we still got 4 home games. Nebraska, October 26th. Yeah, October 26th, Nebraska at home. Get that out of here, man. Anybody who thought for even a millisecond that Ohio State was going to lose to Nebraska at home, come on now. It's Nebraska. I like that, they've done what they've done so far to try and help change the culture of the program. But come on now. You can't seriously sit here and tell me that Nebraska's going to beat Ohio State. Like, that doesn't register with any of us. Boom, that's a win. By a mile and a half, yo. November 2nd at Penn State. This one might be tough because it's at Happy Valley. It's at Penn State. But come on now. It's Penn State, baby. They always choke against us. Come on now. That's a win. So now we up at 7-1. All right. We're at 7-1. Purdue at home, November 9th. Purdue. We ain't coming off in no high of beating Penn State at Penn State here. We are getting the job done. Boom. Smash mouth football, baby. 10-1. Let's go. Sorry. I jumped ahead there. 8-1. Let's go. At Northwestern, November 16th. Now last I heard, this game was being played at Wrigley Field because Ryan Field is undergoing renovations. So this game will be at Wrigley Field. So for those of you that want to go to a game, here's your chance because this location for this game is special, and I'm even thinking about trying to go. So let's see what happens. Anyway, Ohio State's going to walk in there, and it's going to be over before Northwestern leaves the hotel to hop on a bus to come over to the stadium. I'm telling you this right now because this is what's going to happen. All right? Ohio State's going to go in there. They're going to be amazed by where they're playing at. But they're going to go in and get the job done. They're going to play smash mouth football and beat the crap out of Northwestern. It's obvious of what they're going to do because that's what they always do, yo. That's what they always do. So let's get it done. Get the job done. I'm telling you. Ohio State. Let's go, baby. Northwestern win on the road. November 23rd, 2024, Indiana at home. Come on now. Indiana ain't as good as they were with Michael Penix. They do sometimes give us a scare just based on where they could be in the schedule. I do think that possibly, all right, possibly, Indiana could make Ohio State seem lackluster just because of and based on where they are in the schedule. They're right before the game. Ohio State gets the job done. It could look a little scary. I'm thinking right now at this moment, it could be like 24-17 kind of range where it's like, they're competitive, but Ohio State still gets the job done. It's a little bit scary, but hey, we walk out of there with the W. That's what matters. Now, we get to the most important, biggest part of our schedule. November 30th, 2024, Michigan comes in to the Shoe in Columbus, Ohio to take on your Ohio State Buckeyes. And I'm going to try to leave this for my game preview. So I'm not going to go too much into it here, but we're thirsty. We are coming for blood. We want what is ours. You've taken from us way too many times over the last 3 years. You beat us every time. So now it's time for a taste of your own medicine. The only thing that irks me about it is y'all ain't as good as y'all used to be because that class is gone. Last year was the best chance to beat y'all. But I'm sick and tired of it getting rubbed in my face. I'm sick and tired of boo-hoo, born on third base. Screw you, Michigan and Michigan fans. I hate you with every fiber of my being. I hate you. And I ain't even really hate anybody or anything. 9 times out of 10, you win when I don't want you to win. You lose when I want you to win. You're good at the wrong times. This born on third base crap is going to stop right now. This year ends the born on third base crap because, look, yeah, your last guy figured it out, but he still had a losing record. You praise the man with a losing record against your rival. Let that sink in. Ryan Day is the problem here. I agree with half of the Buckeye fans I've come across. Ryan Day is the problem. But supposedly he's handing over the playbook. He's going to focus on more of the coaching aspect rather than calling the plays. So we'll see how this works. Hopefully it turns around here, and I understand why everybody's saying 10-2 with a loss to Oregon and a loss to Michigan, but I have enough faith in my Buckeyes. I got enough faith in my Buckeyes to say we finish 11-1, and guess what? We then go on to the Big Ten Championship to get our revenge, and we gonna get it, baby. 12-1. Ohio State finishes the year 12-1 with a loss to Oregon, and then a revenge game, Big Ten Championship game, a win over Oregon to punch their ticket to the playoff with a first-round bye. So, with that being said, hope everybody likes this video. Let me know what you think down below. Again, we'll get more into my feelings and my thoughts on each game when the time comes to break down each game. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Leave a comment down below your thoughts, how you think Ohio State's going to finish. Are you ready to shut some Wolverines up this year? Because, I'm so ready. I am so ready. It's long overdue, well past time to shut some Wolverines up. But here's the thing. There's one exception to this, to me. One exception that I think makes the whole thing okay. The only way Ryan Day comes out unscathed this year, he goes 1-4 against Michigan, but he still has a good enough record to make the playoff and wins the whole thing. Now, I want option A, which is 11-1, regular season, only lose to Oregon, playing them in the Big Ten Championship game, get your revenge to finish 12-1, and you'll beat Michigan. I want to beat Michigan because there are people out there that say, all right, you can lose to Michigan and win the national championship, but guess what? Unless you magically beat Michigan to win the national championship, you leave a hole in my heart. So, man, I don't know about y'all. I'm so ready for college football to start. I love college football. I live and breathe college football, just like most y'all out there. So, you ready? Because I'm ready. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. See y'all in the next video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the channels, ring the notification bells so you never miss another video. And go Bucks. See y'all next time.